Aloha, you guys.
Taking down your neighbor won't take you any higher. I burn my own damn finger poking someone else's fire. Never gotten taller making someone else feel small. If you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. Just hold your own rope and raise your own babies and smoke your own smoke and grow your own daisies. Mend your own fences and own your own crazy. Mind your own biscuits and life will be gravy. Mind your own biscuits and life will be gravy. Nobody's perfect. We've all lost and we've all lied. Most of us have cheated. The rest of us have tried. The holiest of holies even slipped from time to time. We've all got dirty laundry hanging on the line. So hoe your own rope and raise your own babies and smoke your own smoke and grow your own daisies. Mend your own fences and own your own crazy. Mind your own biscuits and life will be gravy. Mind your own biscuits and life will be gravy. Pouring salt in my sugar won't make yours any sweeter. Pissing in my yard ain't gonna make yours any greener. And I wouldn't know about the rocks in your shoes. So I'll just do me and honey, you can just do you. So So hoe your own rope and raise your own babies. Smoke your own smoke and grow your own daisies. Mend your own fences and own your own crazy. Mind your own biscuits and life will be gravy. Yeah, mind your own biscuits and life will be gravy.
Aloha, you guys. We're back for one final time, the finale of Rock the Virus Blues Away, live stream from World Headquarters Maui, and we brought the star in today. We got the star power for the last go round, and just from the get-go, Maddie and I were talking. We want to say thank you so much. This was born out of what we thought was going to be the darkest of times that we may never come out of, and just happy to say that by the grace of God and your support that we've done this for 136 consecutive Rock the Virus Blues, and we loved it. And the fact that we're gonna not be doing it on a regular basis is a little bittersweet for me. And I really enjoyed doing it. I've learned a lot, and but what we've really learned is something we already knew, but it's so confirmed that you guys love us and you support us, and we really, 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 really are grateful for you, because without you, we're just sitting in our living room practicing. I think is what we would call it. So, all right. Do you have another one? If not, I'll go ahead and pick one.
Go ahead. And just really quick, for the people that are here right now, and I'll probably say this again later for anybody else who decides to join, I am in charge of comments. So I am watching the comments. I'm seeing the comments. If you see me look off camera, I may or may not be looking at myself, but I'm mainly looking at the comments.
I appreciate your transparency.
So if y'all have any requests or just kind of anything to say.
We want to say it first off. We got Gordon Elliott, who is a long-time supporter of me and Maddie and this live stream. So, Gordon, thank you for being here for all these things.
And Thomas says that he gave up seeing the sunset to see us.
Oh, Tom.
That is
thank you.
high praise. Thank you.
Because I know where you live, and I know what it looks like at sunset up there. So thank you, man. We really appreciate it. So make requests, anybody that's out there, and we'll try to do as many of those. And we don't necessarily have a time limit, but we do have a time limit. So get them in here. Don't wait around. But if something pops in your head, throw it out there, and if we know it, we'll play it. So I'm going to do a song that is not mine, but it's one that I kind of rediscovered in the pandemic. And it's an old song that I've been playing, an artist that many of you that are my age know, but you may not even know his name. His name is Jonathan Edwards, named after, I think, an old gospel preacher back in the 1700s, but great singer-songwriter. And he wrote this song that I embody now. And I remember when I learned it back in the late 70s, early 80s when it came out. And just shut up and do the song is what I hear my mother say. So. Well, I don't drink at all like I used to. Lately, just ain't my style. And the hard times don't hurt like they ought to. They pass quicker like when I was a child. Somehow I've learned how to listen for the sound of the sun going down. The magic morning is breaking. It's a song for the life I have found. Puts my feet on the ground. Summer days, they hang so heavy. Don't it flow like the breeze through your mind? And nothing appears in a hurry to make up for all my lost time. Somehow I've learned how to listen for the sound of the breeze dying down. The magic morning is breaking. It's a song for all my friends I've found. You keep my feet on the ground. Somehow I've learned how to listen for the sound of the breeze dying down. The magic morning is breaking. It's a song for the friends I have found. You keep my feet on the ground. Somehow I've learned how to listen for the sound of the sun going down. The magic morning is breaking. It's a song for the life I have found. It's a tune by Jonathan Edwards. Beautiful song, and thank you so much for letting me do that. I'm going to tune while you talk to me.
Okay.
Who's out there?
Pam Pasco says hi from Arizona. Prescott, Arizona. Sharon says hi.
Sharon Jose?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
And Brad says thank you. He wants
Be
to hear.
rad.
Yeah, he wants to hear God in you.
Oh, okay.
I also want to hear God in you at some point.
Tell you what, Brad, let's do a couple of this is a song that was written by a good friend of mine, David Chase. But Maddie, you want to sing a David Chase tune?
Sure.
First?
Yeah. No Good
No Good
and Goodbye.
and Goodbye. So keep
That's what
talking.
I
I
was
got to tune.
David Chase is incredible. He's one of the most amazing people I've ever met. And I got to meet him when I was on tour. I got to meet him in Houston. And my dad's second album is one of my absolute favorite albums of his. And it turns out my dad didn't write most of the songs on that album. So
And David wrote half of them. So
David wrote most of them. So I am basically all of my favorite songs on that album are David's.
or not her dad's.
I didn't know that until recently. And so when I got to meet him in Houston, it was like such a highlight for me. And he's such a great guy. This is one of my favorite songs. It's called No Good and Goodbye. Looking out at the pouring rain, thinking about how the seasons change. It looks a little different, but I feel the same. Still fall to pieces when I hear your name. Memories of you standing there saying goodbye. How could you look at me that way? How could you turn and walk away? Knowing I'm begging you to stay here with me. Don't you love me anymore? How could you walk on out my door? Don't you know what love is for? Can't you see? There ain't no good in goodbye. Try to tell me what went wrong. Same old verse of a worn out song. I want a little freedom, so I'm playing along. Now I want you back where you belong. Memories of the love we share get me by. How could you look at me that way? How could you turn and walk away? Knowing I'm begging you to stay here with me. Don't you love me anymore? How could you walk on out my door? Don't you know what love is for? Can't you see? There ain't no good in goodbye. Memories of you standing there saying goodbye. How could you look at me that way? How could you turn and walk away? Knowing I'm begging you to stay here with me. Don't you love me anymore? How could you walk on out my door? Don't you know what love is for? Can't you see? There ain't no good in goodbye. There ain't no good in goodbye. David Chase, No Good and Goodbye.
All right. So who else we got there?
We have Deb Brooks. Deb, I'm going to be calling you here pretty soon. You're not in trouble, but just if you see an 808 number, it's probably me. You don't have to worry about him calling you. It's probably me. You can answer. It's all right.
Why would she worry about me calling her?
Don't worry about it.
And Sumi. Sumi's there.
Oh.
Hey, Sumi, thank you for showing
Thomas
up.
wants you to turn my mic up.
Yeah, and you need to sing a little closer to it, yes.
Oh.
So that will help.
My problem, sorry.
No.
I'm just kidding. William Root is watching.
Billy
and
Root. It's Billy Root.
Billy
And
Root.
look who else is here.
And Diane, hi. You just had a birthday. And so did I. Happy birthday.
Okay.
Diane is a good friend of ours, and our birthdays are a day apart. She's June 1st, and I'm May 31st.
And what I haven't told you is that Diane will be here later in the month.
I didn't know that. Oh, that's awesome.
So she's inviting you. And I told her that I would transport you.
Yes, I'll be there.
So now that we got that taken care of, I promised Diane I would do that. And there's Beth Quinney,
Hi.
who was here from the very beginning for me in Maui. All right. Got to get my dots right. Okay. So this is another David Chase tune. We can do it, but I'm out of tune. Please, since this is my last gig, I can do whatever I want. So
I'll keep talking.
And I want to tune because I care.
For anybody that might be new, because I know we've gotten a few new people, I am looking off to the side here because I'm looking at comments. So leave a comment, say hi, or if you have any requests, let us know. I'll try and put in a good word. And yeah, plus it's fun to read.
All right, take two. This is it. All right, that sounds much better to me. These foothills hold the pieces of a dream, and I hiked along the river, searching mountain streams, and I'll chase a golden rainbow to a lake of emerald green, where the mountains hold up the sky so blue, trying to stay close to God and you. These mountains hold me like angels' wings, reflections on the water reveal so many things, like the memory that binds us we wear like silver rings. Pieces of a chain I wear for you, trying to stay close to God and you. Thoughts are loudest when the world is still outside, and I'm forced to remember everything I've ever tried. And when the truth is revealed to me, I cannot hide. No place for me to run to. Best try to face God and you. foothills hold the pieces of a dream. So I'll hike along the river, search for mountain streams, and I'll chase the golden rainbow to a lake of emerald green, where the mountains hold up the sky so blue, trying to stay close to God and you. David Chase, God knew, and I almost called David, and I didn't do that. I was hoping that maybe he'll tune in. Let's beam him. Let's beam him from the Woodlands, Texas, and get him in here. Hey, I got a request.
Okay.
That this is for Beth, and Beth Quinney is a friend of mine up in Utah that I met. One of my very, very first friends in Maui, and been through all kinds of stuff with me and around me, and somebody that I love dearly, that's been a fan and a friend. Been a friend first and a fan for a long time. But I know that she wants to hear you.
I think I know.
I think you know what she wants.
I know what it is. This is one of my favorite songs. I mean, I kind of have no choice but to have it be my favorite song. But it's a good one. It's Kenny Loggins, isn't it?
Yep.
Oh, love him. Speaking of Kenny Loggins, just saw the new Top Gun movie. So good. We're not singing Danger Zone. I realized that was like a terrible segue. But this is one of his songs that I've been singing since I was like 3. So it's totally fitting that I do it now. Christopher Robin and I walked along under branches lit up by the moon, posing our questions
Kenny Loggins and my girl Maddie. All right. Hey, Mac, looks who there. Looks who there. Looks who there. Hey, and Jesus Gymnastics. We had a little conversation the other day, and people were complimenting me in a backhanded kind of way, and then they said, Max made the comment. He coined a phrase, an old phrase he just made up.
That's not shocking.
Called. He said that I was doing Jesus Gymnastics, and so I'm like, okay. So I take that as a compliment, I guess.
All
right.
Max, just so you know, my dad will be taking that and using that and just eating it to death.
At least I'm giving credit now.
Okay,
I'm giving.
Sometimes. Really quick, Pam asked if I was coming to Bishop with you. I used to live near Bishop. I used to live in June Lake, which I'm sure you know about. I don't know if I'm going to be coming out to Bishop this time, but next time I'm back, I will definitely let you know because I will be back. And it's one of my favorite places in the entire world. June Lake, Mammoth, Bishop, Eastern Sierras. While you do this, I have to go grab water. I'm going to be rude for a second, y'all.
Well, I guess so, because this is a song about me, for me. Arrogance, full of pride. Can I ask you something? What you trying to hide? I bet you got a closet full of skeletons. When you least expect it, ooh, out they come. Oh, you're mad at God about this and that. Hey, you're living good. Ooh, you're even getting fat. Well, gotta give credit where credit's due. The good's on him and the bad's on you. You're so delusional, you think you've got us fooled. Judgment day is coming, you're about to get schooled. Well, there's a price to pay for everything. You're about to get the bill. You haven't seen it yet. Well, you will. You don't know what you don't know. Gonna sneak up on you when the truth be told. Oh, you got a lot to learn about consequence. Your foolishness got no defense. Hey ho, you ain't worried, you ain't scared, skipping down the primrose path. See, no need to come clean, you're about to take a bath. Well, there's a price to pay for everything. You're about to get the bill. You haven't seen it yet. Well, you will. Oh, you will. You're so delusional, you think you got us fooled. Judgment day is coming, you're about to get schooled. You're a price to pay for everything. You're about to get the bill. You haven't seen it yet. Woo-hoo! And you will. You will. Would you like to sing a Bonnie Raitt tune?
I think that's my cue. Here we go. Well, I told
Get
you,
on it.
told you pretty baby,
Get on the mic.
such a long time ago. If I found me go. I know it's useless to be jealous. Could tie you if I tried. When I think of you messing around my back, it brings a pain I just can't hide. And if I can make that sacrifice, honey, you can do it too. Well, you come on drunk and nasty. You won't tell me where you've been. Just when things are nice and sweet, you're gone back out again. Why do you want to mess up a good thing? I'm gonna find me another man, one who wants to give me everything. Well, I told you, pretty baby, such a long time ago. If I found you with another, well, I walk right out your door. Oh, you might call me crazy. There's one thing you should know.
What's that?
Oh, if you want me to love you, got to give it up or let me go.
Break it up.
Shake it, don't break it. If you want me to love you, got to give it up or let me go.
Ha! There you go. Nice job. Thank you, baby.
Ooh, that was my first time ever doing that. So.
That was good. I don't care what they say about you. I
Well,
think you're great.
Janie Beth, hi.
Hey, Janie Beth.
I think that if we met, it was probably when I was before I could remember. But you are just we've gotten to reconnect over Facebook, and it's been amazing on my Stevens side of the family, and it's been so nice getting to connect with you on that. You are just the coolest. And me and my mom were just talking about you, actually, just how awesome it was to have you be around when she was growing up, and just what a cool person you've been in her life. So, hi. Beth wants to know when you're going to be in Bishop.
Hey, Beth, so Bishop, and maybe you can help me. I've been trying to get a hold of Mountain Rambler Brewery, which says they can't host me. And then there's Aaron Shots Brewery and Barbecue I've been trying to play at there in Bishop, and can't get them to return a call. But I'm going to be playing at Cardinal Village Resort in Aspendale on August 21st. I'm going to be playing in Sparks, Nevada at a house concert on the 25th. I'm going to be playing in Sacramento at a house concert on August 20th. And I would love to be able to play in Bishop on the 19th, which is a Friday, or Monday, the whatever that is. The Monday, I think it's the 22nd, 3rd, or 4th I've got open. So if you know anybody in Bishop, let us know. But I want to be staying with the Pascos down there. Been so generous to have me. And Shaylan Clough and Ken Clough are hosting me at an outdoor show at Cardinal Village Resort on August 21st from noon to 3 p.m. So if you happen to be in that area. We also should tell you that part of the reason why this is ending is because Maddie and I, starting next Saturday, we got a nooner. We got a lunch gig. I'm calling that the nooner. We're playing at Surf Club Tacos, where we auditioned a few weeks later, but we're playing there for 5 weeks at noon to 2:30 in Paia Town in Maui. And it's a free to you. And so come out, and anybody in the Maui area support that, or if y'all know anybody in the Maui area, please. I do want to say this too. There may and likely will be live streams, not weekly or bi-weekly as we've done this, but the best way to find out about them is, please, if you're not already getting an email from me about these things, instant messages either on Facebook, Instagram. You can go to my website, Secure, and go to the contact page. Leave me your name, your email address, the city you live in, and a phone number. It's all secure. We will keep it secure, and we can put you on our mailing list to let you know all the things we're doing. Always check my website, and that can give you ideas of where we're going to be or where we're going to be in your area. We're still looking for house concerts hosts across the nation. I'm going to be in Seattle on the 22nd, 23rd of July, and doing house concerts, and then I'm going to be in Eugene, Oregon on the 29th at the Serenity Lane. I'm doing a concert for Serenity Lane Recovery Center on the Friday the 29th. The 30th I will be at a house concert in Eugene, also where Serenity Lane is. And anyway, I'm looking to fill these up. If you know anybody in Bend, Oregon for July 26, 27, 28, trying to get some gigs out there. So listen, we have guitars and voices will travel, but we got to have somebody to host us. So either know somebody that has a place that will hire us, or bring us in as a free concert for your friends that will take a donation at the end of any amount, and we could be playing in your backyard. So that's just how that goes.
That's not a threat.
Well, for some it might be, but
and speaking of
get
donations.
Yeah. Yes.
All you.
Oh, so yeah, every gig, and this one is no different, is the Aloha Backpack Bunnies. 20% of all of our the donations made today to our website. To our PayPal and Venmo. Please. Know that 20% of that is all going to Aloha Backpack Buddies of the Maui Food Bank. You can go to mauifoodbank.org/Aloha-backpack-buddies. And I don't see our Venmo and stuff on there, but
it should be in the description of this live stream.
And PayPal/Brooks Maguire, or Venmo.com/Maddie B. Stevens with a PH, plural. So anyway, we will be donating that, or please make a donation directly to those guys, because continuing to work for them, I'll be hosting a bocce ball tournament with Patrick Kilbride here in Maui on Labor Day weekend. And so anyway, those are the kind of things that we like to do with, as you bless us, we turn around and try to bless other things that are worthy causes. So, we got any other requests?
I don't think so.
All right, well then, I think I should at least... I overlooked this one. Remind me to do Cool Morning before we leave. Two of my best songs I never play. I don't know why that is. I think self-sabotage might be the problem. Looking inward. Here we go. To the folks back in Houston who think I've lost my mind, throw my life away, all I can say, oh, I wish you were here, don't worry about me, I'm fine. Sure enough, It's been a long, hard year, loss in my heart, change in the air. I'm not complaining, no, I'm pressing on, 'cause it's great to be here. Better day, a better day always seems to be, oh, it seems to be a breeze away. Here we say, Maui, you make it easy to believe everything's gonna be alright. Maui, make it so easy on me, everything's gonna be alright. Listen, perfect weather for a sail to Lanai. Hey, Captain Rand, take me out to sea on your catamaran. He let me give you a hand. God's truth, here it comes. Later on, when the sun can't be found, down under the banyan tree in Lahaina town, I'll sit and I'll play some island-style Jackson Brown. Better day, a better day always seemed to be, oh, it seemed to be a breeze away. Here we say, Maui, you make it easy to believe everything's gonna be alright. Maui, make it so easy on me, everything's gonna be alright. Sing it loud and proud in your living room. Here we go. Maui, make it easy to believe everything's gonna be alright. Maui, you make it so easy on me, everything's gonna be alright. Maui, make it so easy to believe everything's gonna be alright. Maui, make it so easy on me, everything's gonna be alright. Everything's alright. Alright. Ooh, and you know what? Hand me that trackpad for a second, because I think there's an issue that maybe I can fix with this trackpad for a second. And we'll see it here. Scared. I'm kind of scared. But I don't see it. Maybe not. Maybe we're not going to mess with it. But again, hey, Billy Root. Any other requests? Well, I'm not getting it taken care of, but let's see if it's over there. Nope, don't see it. Anyway, again, PayPal. You can look for my PayPal on PayPal, or you can look for her Venmo on Venmo, Maddie B. Stevens, Stephens. And again, 20% of any of the donations will go to Aloha Backpack Buddies, or go to their website and make your own direct. So
Yeah.
what you want to do next? Yeah.
Okay.
And like,
This is another new one that I've been working on. And I mean, I've sung it forever and ever and ever. But this is another favorite songs of mine. I am an aspiring Dixie chick, and I know they're called the Chicks now, and so therefore I'm an aspiring chick. Chicks?
in more ways than one.
Just listen to nothing he says, please. Ever. But this is one of my favorite songs. It's one of those songs that just like, hurts. It like hurts so good. So let's see how I do. 2 days past 18, he was waiting for the bus in his army green satin
so she gave him a smile. He said, would you mind sitting down for a while and talking to me? Feeling a little low. She said, I'm off in an hour and I know where we can go. So they went down and they sat on the pier. He said, I bet you got a boyfriend, but I don't care. I got no one to send a letter to. Would you mind if I sent one back here to you? I cried, never gonna hold the hand of another guy. Too young for him, they told her, waiting for the love of a traveling soldier. Our love will never end, waiting for the soldier to come back again. Never more to be alone when the letter says soldier's coming home. So the letters came from an army camp in California, then Vietnam, and he told her of his heart. He might be loving all of the things he was so scared of. Said when it's getting kinda rough over here, think of that day sitting down on the pier, and I close my eyes, see your pretty smile. Don't worry, but I won't be able to write for a while. I cried, never gonna hold the hand of another guy. Too young for him, they told her, waiting for the love of a traveling soldier. Our love will never end, waiting for the soldier to come back again. Never more to be alone when the letter says soldier's coming home. One Friday night at a football game, the Lord's Prayer said and the anthem sang. A man said, folks, would you bow your heads for a list of local Vietnam dead? Crying all alone under the stands was a piccolo player in a marching band, and one name read, nobody really cared, but a pretty little girl with a bow in her hair. I cried, never gonna hold the hand of another guy. Too young for him, they told her, waiting for the love of a traveling soldier. Our love will never end, waiting for the soldier to come back again. Never more to be alone when the letter says soldier's coming. I cried, never gonna hold the hand of another guy. Too young for him, they told her, waiting for the love of a traveling soldier. Our love will never end, waiting for the soldier to come back again. Never more to be alone when the letter says soldier's coming home. The Chicks, Traveling Soldier.
That chick, the chick. No more aspiring. She's the chick, is what I was. All right, so I got one for Beth. I see a
Okay.
request there. Beth, you bet.
I didn't know you knew this song.
There are
I'm
lots
sure-
of things
I didn't
about
know
me
that
you
he
do
knew how
not
to
know.
play this song. Not that he's just like been living under a rock.
Well,
but
I've been living on a rock. And be like Beth, right? If you want to hear something, put it up there. I give up my psychic ability in prison. I got my first real six-string, bought up 5 and dime, played till my fingers bled. Was the summer of '69. Me and some guys from school had a band and we tried real hard. Billy quit, Jody got married. Should've known we'd never get far. But when I look back now, summer seemed to last forever. And if I had a choice, you know I'd always wanna be there. Those were the best days of my life. Ain't no use in complaining when you got a job to do. Spent my evening right here at this job. That's when I met you, yeah. Standing on your mama's porch. You said that you could wait forever. Oh, but when you held my hand, I knew that it was now or never. Those were the best days of my life. Summer of '69. Oh, yeah. We were killing time, young and restless, needed to unwind. Nothing can last forever, forever, no. And times they're changing. Look at everything, it's come and gone. I love to play my black six-string. Think about you, baby, what went wrong? Standing on your mama's porch. You said that it was last forever. Oh, but when you held my hand, I knew that it was now or never. Those were the best days of my life. Summer of '69. Oh, yeah. Me and my baby. Oh, yeah. Summer of '69. Oh, yeah. Curtis and Daniel Clark from Chicago.
Hi.
Ow. All right.
Curtis wants to know what our favorite duet is.
My favorite duet, we may have done it. One of them is, I know, I love doing No Good and Goodbye
Yeah.
together. You got another one?
I mean, Steel Drivers.
Oh.
That's a good one.
We hadn't done that.
Because
we're both kind of just a slightly off to the edge of things.
deranged. No, I'm just kidding.
Your words. But yeah, no, this is, go ahead. This is a great song, but it's not the happiest of songs, but we like sad and demented things, right?
Wow. Yeah, sure. I mean, he leans more on like the sad side of things. I lean more on the demented
On
side.
the mad side of things.
Mine's a little more, yeah, like Miranda Lambert, like, yeah, like gritty. But this is a Steel Driver song. I'm pretty sure it was written by Chris Stapleton, who I love. And it's a lovely little bluegrass song about a man who kills his wife. That's all you need to know about it, to be honest. Never would have hitchhiked to Birmingham if it hadn't been for love.
train to Louisiana if it hadn't been for love. Never would have run through the blinding rain without $1 to my name if it hadn't been for love. Never would have seen the trouble that I'm in if it hadn't been for love. Would have been gone like a wayward wind if it hadn't been for love. Never would have loaded up a 44, put myself behind a jailhouse door if it hadn't been for love. Four cold walls against my will. At least I know she's lying still. Four cold walls without parole. Lord have mercy on my soul. Never would have gone to that side of town if it hadn't been for love. Never would have took a mind to track her down if it hadn't been for love. Nobody knows it better than me. I wouldn't be wishing I was free if it hadn't been for love. Four cold walls against my will. At least I know she's lying still. Four cold walls without parole. Lord have mercy on my soul. Never would have hitchhiked to Birmingham if it hadn't been for love. Never would have what are the words? If it hadn't been for love. Never would have loaded up a 44, put myself behind a jailhouse door if it hadn't been for love. If it hadn't been for love. If it hadn't been for love. Steel drivers. One of these days I'll get it right.
I think it was great. It's called The Space Between. Okay, so I promised I would do this one a little earlier, but what is he saying over there? Funny?
Funny, listen to you in Lake Charles, late 70s, early 80s, and I'm here listening to you and your daughter. Pretty cool.
Yeah, none of us knew this would happen back in the late 70s, early 80s. Y'all were wondering if I was ever going to get a date. That's probably what that was about. So anyway, yeah, La Boucherie was my first gig back in Lake Charles. It's where I found out that John Lennon had been shot. Bruce Hamilton came in and told me that night, and that kind of put a pall on things that night. And then they wanted me to play John Lennon songs. I went, I only know Paul McCartney songs, and so that made it a little salt in the wound. Just being transparent.
That was your first gig?
Not my first gig, but my first gig in Lake Charles, and then we moved on over to Copperfields and OB's. OB's, we were there. It wasn't OB's then. But then I moved to Maui. And I found this place that I also thought I never knew that I'd be living, where Maddie was born. And We just finished up jacaranda season here, which is always when for Maddie's birthday. The jacaranda trees are just going off every year. And I remember that I wrote this the year before she was born. But it always reminds me when I see those trees of my girl. As the sun is rising over Haleakala, cool the morning's on its way. The rooster's crowing and the birds sing their songs outside the window where I lay. Cool the morning, sweet up country air. Cool the mornings are crisp and clear. Cool the morning, Maui's beauty's everywhere. Cool the mornings, keep me here. The trade wind's blowing through my jacaranda tree, sends its petals gently floating down. And as I walk beneath its shade, it seems to me it's made a purple pathway on the ground. Cool the morning, my country home. Cool the morning with pastures green. Cool the morning where my horses freely roam. Cool the mornings are made for me. Rising where the sun used to be. I close my eyes, I sweetly dream, and dawn will find me just where I wanna be. Lovely cool the morning made for me. Cool the morning, sweet up country air. Cool the mornings, crisp and clear. Cool the morning, Maui's beauty's everywhere. Cool the morning, keeps me here. Cool the morning, keeps me here. Yeah, there you go. Hey, Lisa Brooks, we got family on the
It's
show.
a miracle.
No, it's not.
It's a kind of a miracle.
All right, what you want to do?
I think I can do one more.
Okay.
I'll do landslide.
Oh, okay. Well, again, we want to thank everybody for all 136 of these things, and I want to thank Maddie for. There's a clear indication of like who is the star of the show, because I've done 136. Maddie has done about 8.
Has it even been
And
that many?
the viewership on those 8 like quadruples when she's here, and I don't mind, kind of. But anyway, but I know my place now, and it's time to pass the baton, kind of deal. And I'm just honored that she'll be seen with me and perform with me again. We're going to be at Surf Club Tacos in Paia, 65 Hana Highway, for 5 weeks starting next Saturday, June 18th to I think July 13th. Every Saturday, noon to 2:30 p.m., right in the heart of Paia town, across from the Shell station. And everybody doesn't use addresses, so it just, you know where the Shell station is. Come across the street, you'll hear us singing. Then I will be in Bishop, California, and Reno, Nevada. I'll be in Bishop and June Lake during this time, the period between the August 19th through the 30th. And you can check my website for all those dates. Then I'm going to be in the Pacific Northwest doing house concerts in Seattle the weekend of July 22nd, 23rd, 24th. Then I will be in Eugene, to Serenity Lane, doing a concert for Serenity Lane Recovery Center on Friday, July 29th, a private house concert on July 30th, and then I'll be winging my way back to Maui, thank goodness. And anyway, but we want to remind people that we will come to you, if you'll host a house concert. We do need advance notice. It takes about 6 weeks to have one ready to go, and then the invitation process. But I can tell you all that if you'll just contact me through the contact page of my website, brooksmaguire.com. And there's a little video in there that I didn't make, but it roughly tells you what a hosting position is. But we can talk at length, and we'd love to do that. We're looking at going back to Dallas, Lake Charles, Louisiana in the fall, and looking at going to Fayetteville, Arkansas in the fall in that trip as well. And we've got offers to go to Grand Rapids, Michigan. Our family lives in Dowagiac, Michigan, and Elkhart, Indiana, so we're looking at doing those kind of things. So if you'd like to have this in your living room or your backyard or your clubhouse or that kind of thing, don't assume you can't do it. Give me a call. Let's talk about it. It's most people go, I don't know if I can do that. You can do this because people lesser than you have done it. And I want to throw out a big shout out to people that have been my best house concert hosts. They were my first, and they've gotten the biggest audience I've ever had at a house concert. Larry and Pam Pasco, who are now in Arizona, and will also be up in Aspendale to host me there. So I'm looking forward to seeing you guys out there. Anyway, but we just want to say from the bottom of our hearts, thank you. And we love you guys, and we feel the love, and this has been a real interesting journey, and we've made it on the other side of the pandemic. Please still stay safe, and it's not quite over yet, but at least we're able to move about, and so now that we're moving about,
At least we're able to play live.
we're able to play live. And again, one more thing, just drive it home. We can play live at your location if you just, let us talk to you about it and get that taken care of. So I had something in mind, but I think I've completely forgotten.
I know we've said it a couple of times, but the PayPal for donations and the Venmo is, I think, in the description of this live stream. What's your PayPal?
My PayPal is just paypal.me/Brooks Maguire, one single word.
And my Venmo is Maddie B. Stevens, Stevens with a PH, and it's plural. So is my Instagram, if you wanted to follow either one of us on other social medias. My Instagram is Maddie B. Stevens. Yours is Brooks Maguire. And yeah. So
please stay in touch.
Yeah, please stay in touch. And 20% of donations go to Aloha Backpack Buddies through the Maui Food Bank. Yeah.
So thank you. That's all the public announcements, service announcements. But thank you guys again. This is a bittersweet thing that we're making this our last one. But there will be more, but they'll be fairly intermittent and maybe not for a while. So all the more reason to be on my mailing list. So go to the contact page and put your information in there. Okay, you're going to do landslide.
Yeah.
And that one is fifth row. All right.
Let me just set set down my weapon of mass destruction here. This is like the largest water bottle. I got it from Walmart. I think it was like $10. But I carry this thing with me everywhere. My mom calls it a battering ram. It could do some
a
serious
self-defense
damage.
mechanism.
I've just been kind of holding it, and I'm like, this is, as I see myself at the monitor, I'm like, this is massive.
It is massive.
But I drink at least one of those a day.
All right, there you go. So
Keeps me glowing.
it does.
My favorite song.
I took my love and I took it down. I climbed a mountain and I turned around, and I saw my reflection in the snow-covered hills till the landslide brought me down. Oh, mirror in the sky, what is love? Can the child within my heart rise above? Can I sail through the changing ocean tides? Can I handle the seasons of my life? Well, I've been afraid of changing, 'cause I build my life around you. But time makes you bolder. Children get older, and I'm getting older too. Well, well, I've been afraid of changing, 'cause I build my life around you. But time makes you bolder. Children get older, and I'm getting older too. Well, I'm getting older too. So take this love and take it down. Yeah, and if you climb a mountain and you turn around, and if you see my reflection in the snow-covered hills, well, the landslide brought me down. And if you see my reflection in the snow-covered hills, well, maybe, well, maybe the landslide will bring you down.
That's my girl.
Thanks, Dad.
I got one idea, so we got time to go. It is time to go. And it's not a Brooks Maguire show without a Jackson Brown song. And keeping in the mood and the tempo. This pandemic has been lots of things to lots of people, but if nothing else, it's made us mindful that we want to stay in human contact, human touch with different individuals. And you're them, but we did it this way because we had this way to do it. So I'm grateful for the technology that we had. And so I'm grateful for Jackson and his inspiration to me and his inspiration to Maddie. And this song that he wrote with Leslie Mendelson is kind of embodies a lot of what it was written about, the first AIDS ward that was ever there, but it kind of translates into what we've been going through with the COVID virus and not being able to be in touch, specifically human touch, right?
You can call it a decision. I say it's how we're made. There's no point in shouting from your island, proclaiming only Jesus saves. There will always be suffering, and there will always be pain. But because of it, there'll always be love, and love we know it will remain. Everybody gets lonely, feel like it's all too much, reaching out for some connection, maybe just their own reflection. Not everybody finds it, not like the two of us. Sometimes all anybody needs is a human touch. Everybody wants a holiday, everybody wants to feel the sun. Get outside, run around, live like they're forever young. Everybody wants to be beautiful, live life their own way. No one ever wants to let it go, no matter what they do or say. Everybody gets lonely, feel like it's all too much, reaching out for some connection, maybe just their own reflection. Not everybody finds it, not like the two of us. Sometimes all anybody needs is a human touch. Everybody gets lonely, feel like it's all too much, reaching out for some connection, or maybe just their own reflection. Not everybody finds it, not like the two of us. Sometimes all anybody needs is a human touch. Sometimes all anybody needs is a human touch. Aloha, you guys. Thank you so much. A big round of applause for my lovely girl, Maddie B.
Brooks Maguire, thank you so much.
y'all.
We'll see you in the future. Get a hold of us somehow. And thank you
Thank you.
very, very much. Aloha. Come on.